Hi guys, so today we're playing this Roblox game, Pilot Training Flight Simulator. As you can see, we played yesterday. We played it a while ago when we were trying to land the Boeing 737 that Southwest Airlines won onto St. Bartholomew, a small island airport, and basically that succeeded. So now we're flying the Airbus Beluga and doing a pretty risky thing, landing at the Lukla airport. The Beluga is pretty big. So anyway, let's get started. And that TUI fly guy, he just cut through us, which literally means he's a noob. See what he's gonna do now. Yep, as I guessed, he took off on the taxiway. Hashtag normal noobs. No offense, Gero Ted, IDK. So obviously we're taxiing onto taxiway Echo 1 all the way onto Foxtrot, and then we're taking off runway D6 left. Just go ahead and increase the speed just a little. Take off ABF. Let's see, we're slowly going across Foxtrot. Slowly. Yeah, slowly. Oopsie. Oh. Bang, 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 bang. Shoot. Rip me. Rip nuclear cargo. If there wasn't. Okay, now we're breaking the hold line roll, and we're also breaking the runway roll. We're gonna accelerate away from the yellow lines and away from the numbers. We just accelerate on the taxiway. And cargo loaded. Taking off the 6L, thank you. Hello Canada, Humulator 2000. So we have taken off Greater Rockford Airport. This is gonna be a pretty long flight. So don't worry, we might have to do a couple of We might have to do a couple of go-arounds. So yeah, this video is gonna be a bit longer than normal. And that's the 100 above warning, like already. You can see we're traveling over the Baltic airfield. Might be doing something someday about it, but training center is probably way better than it. Or the Henstridge airfield, which has like a really narrow strip. I might be doing that later. As you can see, the Beluga is a pretty slow plane. Right now we're only traveling at like 190 knots. And we're still climbing, which is pretty weird. We're still climbing right now. We're set at 176 knots, which is like pretty slow. And as you can see, Greater Rockford's like donna fading in the background. Yeet. So we're actually climbing up pretty fast. It's actually a fast climber, even though the speed is like okay, I think that should be enough. And wow, as soon as I press the C button to turn off the climb, yes, this is the same island that we were trying to land at that day with the Southwest, which was, I mean, we could have chosen a bigger plane for that, but just so you can stop climbing. I mean, we won't descend for a little bit, but yeah, this plane's pretty slow overall. Like seriously, this is like, wow, that's actually a new feature I made up. Turns out that, okay, I mean, this all happens because of the cursor location, but because the cursor is to the left, I put it over the engine. It's like it's treating the engine as it's off. And it's like drifting off to the other side. If I do it like this, see? I mean, obviously that's the location of the engine, but that's the location of the angle of where the cursor is. But so like right now we're literally going we're going down while we're turning right, and then we're going down while we're turning left. It's kind of weird how this operates because as you can see, we're approaching the city of Perth, which is actually a city in Australia. Yeet. Let's crash into that tower! Yeah, huh? Just kidding. Actually, we should be able to scrape it. I remember scraping it once. Let's kill those humans. Let's turn off gear and do it, because I know the plane will be safe. But anyway, all we're doing is just scraping the tower and then getting back to Lukla, right? Oh, hi Davey, and let me toggle the names off. I think that is like an altitude of like 800 feet or something. About to scrape it. Go down a bit. Scrape. Ooh, you could probably hear that scrape. Now over here, yeah, my map's a bit glitchy. Okay, so we got. Now let's drastically reduce speed, turn on the gears because, like, you know, no landing gear. Grateful. It's coming that way for Lukla, which is also in Nepal. So basically, you could call this island a real island. Okay, it's not a real island because, like, I don't think Lukla is in the same island. I don't think Nepal is in Australia. I mean, really? Nepal? Australia? Come on, PTFS, you can do better than that. So we're actually not stalling because I'm pointing my nose down. And we're not allowed to stall onto the runway either. Oh, I guess we did. So yeah, that was a bit unsuccessful. Oof. Okay, let's try to hopefully we get back in the air. Oh my god. So we're on the mountain. So we save this plane. Oh my god, we're literally taxiing on the mountain. And we're literally increasing speed. I'm not joking. I think this thing's takeoff speed is around like, I don't know. Hopefully only 80 knots. Oh, phew. Because we barely had any runway left. Obviously, we have to drastically reduce throttle again. Okay, that's the city of Lukla. Yep. Yeah, that's Lukla. Okay, no. I'll stop acting like a little kid. That was a pretty dangerous attempt. Let's do attempt number 2. Glide. And the reason I didn't take off from Perth is because like it's like so close to Lukla. So we'll have to do an even steeper curve if we come in from Perth. I mean, I should have gone from Izolorny, but I didn't, so whatever. Hashtag fields have tipped on boss play. Okay, we actually didn't stall into the runway if you said I did. One of those things where you glide stall. Okay, let's hope. I mean, you can't really taxi a Beluga at Lukla, but okay, y'all, let's do attempt number 3. This is gonna take a little bit because, like, Lukla. So, yeet, play. Sorry. Like, the best airport if you want to land at Lukla with the Beluga. So let me guess, we're probably gonna take off on the taxiway. Yeet. But what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm on high level. I mean, when you fly to land Beluga at Lukla, people already know you're a daredevil. So yeah, I'm a daredevil. I'm gonna break the rules. I have no idea, but I know that for sure. Now the previous chats I chatted with this guy are still available. So you know, man. Take off over here on the taxiway. Please try to climb onto the runway before we take off, because this plane is a pretty slow accelerator, as you can see by that. Super slow. How are we only at 60? 70? Seriously? Okay, 80. Okay, we've taken off, sadly. Hey. Let's take off on the runway. Yeah, okay guys, so we have taken off. This thing really needs a drastically low climb. To increase speed, this is how big the climb has to be. Rip. Oh no, mountain. Oof. My two mountains. Brace. Oh, phew. Gear up. Lukla, Lukla. Let's fix this onto slow climb again. So that's the Lukla mountain that we're aiming for. Go tilt the circumference to there. Okay. Okay, it's VNLK, I think. That's a Lukla ID. I mean, IACO or something like that code. So you know what? You can see, you can probably see the Lukla Mountain building itself. And yeah, that's the tiny city of Lukla. So my plan is that we go over this small mountain over here. And we reach the Lukla runway, which is like there. Hey, yeah, that's a good plan. Let's do this. Hey, did that just turn from yellow to black? Anyway. Told y'all this was gonna be a slightly longer video. It's probably like 12 minutes long already. I don't know. Just guessing. Okay, I see the rocks of Lukla. That's a good sign. Hopefully. I mean, if we crash, that's not a good sign. Okay. Oopsie. Point down. I see the runway. I see the entire brown runway. Yeah, my computer's really bad right now. It's a gaming computer. So we're just gonna scrape the top of this mountain, which is taller. Oh my god, I see an A380 right there. Can you guys see it? Because I see an A380 like literally right. Oh, it disappeared. Never mind. Okay, I think Lukla's altitude is like 560 feet. And we won't be aiming for a soft landing at all, because like once you have to land at the beginning of the runway, do you really want to do a soft landing? Especially when it's like a super short runway. Isn't it easier just to go on a hard landing? Rely on a hard landing. Oops. Gotta increase speed so that we could climb just a bit. Okay, super high climb. Okay, so we're already taxiing. Brakes, man. Brakes, brace and brakes. Do some bracing when you use the brakes. Ooh! Okay, so that was a bit risky, I guess. Okay, so thanks guys for watching this video, and remember to like and subscribe and ring that notifications bell so you know when we're gonna land at the training center next time with the Airbus A380.